Welcome to the Goal Accelerator Club Planners Top 10 Goal Setting Tips series. My name is Nicole McLaren Campbell. I'm a Goal Accelerator strategist, the founder of the Goal Accelerator Club, AIM Educational Services, and a National Productivity Ambassador for Jamaica. Now, before we get into goal setting tips, why set goals at all? Well, because you're a human. And as humans, we are all goal driven creatures, whether we know it or not. It's instinctive, it's conscious. Like, think about it. Everything that you do, move, you pick something up, it is to achieve a goal. So, having goals makes us as human beings feel purposeful and progressive, and that's then related to self respect and ultimately happiness. Now, there is impressive science to back up the power of goal setting. But nobody teaches us in school, and many of us just don't understand how powerful it is. But a Harvard business study found that the 3% of their graduates from their MBA who had their goals written down ended up earning 10 times as much as the other 97% put together just 10 years after graduation. And studies after studies have been done. It makes sense because, as Zig Ziglar said, you can't hit a target that you cannot see, and you cannot see a target that you do not have. So, as humans, we're goal oriented, we have a desire to grow, and if you don't have goals that compel you, then you're not going to feel fulfilled. Again, all related to happiness. So now that you're convinced, let's talk about the fact that actually achieving your goals is about making sure you've set them properly. So I'm super excited about this series. And again, these are all written down in the Goal Accelerator Planner. So in this series, I'm giving you the top 10 must-dos, the things that the most successful people in the world do when it comes to setting goals, then crushing them. Number one is to visualize success. Now, seeing the goal as complete, successfully achieved in your imagination is a powerful tool that is used by the most successful people, and is something that athletes in particular speak a lot about. Because when we create this powerful, vivid image in our minds, it's creating a dissonance. They call it cognitive dissonance. That is a conflict between our subconscious mind and the reality of what we currently have, right? And then our minds are hardwired to resolve the dissonance by working to make the reality that we're imagining actually real, to make sure that our current reality will match the one that we've been envisioned. So it is a powerful tool. Now, visualization also activates our creativity in our subconscious, and you're just working to achieve solutions. And like you're suddenly in the shower, and then all of a sudden the answer occurs to you, or you wake up in the middle of the night with the solution, or in the morning. Those are just examples, and I know we've all been there. What about the fact that whenever you're buying a new car, and you, let's say, settle on a green Honda Civic, you start to see all these green Honda Civics all over the place. And it's not because people suddenly decided to buy the car that you wanted. It's actually because your reticular activation system, which is your brain's filtration system, has been activated because for you to recognize that a green Civic counts, it matters, you care, because you've been focusing on buying one. So all of a sudden the reticular activation system is saying, hey, this is relevant, this is important, tune in, pay attention. So visualizing then your goal will allow your reticular activation system to help you to recognize the opportunities and the resources, and overhear the necessary conversations, and get connected to the people, and recognize, as I said, things that you would have overlooked if your reticular activation system wasn't telling your brain that, hey, these things matter. So that's a really major key. It activates the law of attraction as well. What you focus on is what you get. So, the law of attraction gets to work at, drawing in the people and the resources and the situations that you need to have to achieve your goals. And again, that absolute motivation, like being able to really feel and experience the feeling of having it, that is what you get when you do a powerful visualization. That gives you motivation like no other. It lifts your mood and sets you on fire to go after your goal. So, tip number 1 is to visualize success. And I hope that I have convinced you why that's so important. Now, how are you going to implement it? So there are a couple ways I do it. Number 1, vision board. Number 1, vision board. Every single day I'm looking at my vision board. That's making my visualizations very, very clear, okay? 2, and by the way, in the planner, there's a pull-out vision board as well as instructions and so on. So make sure that you have that. And if you want to do like a full one, we have a full course for it, and it's 50% off when you have the planner. The second technique is to create like a mental day in the life movie. In other words, you close your eyes and you visualize a day in your life having reached the goal. You make it very, very real. What are you wearing? Where are you? How do you feel? What are the emotions you're experiencing? What are you driving? Where are you going? And you just literally take yourself through a day in the life of having this. Make it as vivid as possible from sun up to sundown, from the minute you open your eyes to the minute you close them again in the evening. And then just rehearse that movie in your mind and replay it every single morning. So that's how 2 ways that I implement my visualizations of success. I hope that this has been helpful to you, and make sure that you tune in for tip number 2 coming soon.